Hope you guys are doing well. Let's get into it here. So, topic I'm speaking on is gun control. Very controversial topic. So, strong opinions. So I viewed couple speeches on both sides. One really good one called um, "Gun Control Starts Here," or "Gun Control in America Starts Here." About a 10-minute video. She's a really good, really smart speaker. I wrote when I was rating her, she was very articulate and clear. She spoke loud, a little bit monotone. Um, but I wrote the highlight was some of the semantics they used in the video. I wrote JFK, gangsters, politicians, because, I mean, some of the images that they used and stories, they highlighted that, presidents such as like JFK, they're not even safe. Um, we lost him to gun violence. Um, they also highlighted, how it was before the machine gun ban. I think it was like the 1930s. They decided to ban machine guns pretty heavily because there was gangsters with machine guns and they were you know killing people. Even yeah, I'll say that, but they were dangerous. They also highlighted some famous politicians and some of the things that they've done to try to combat gun violence and how much of a problem they think gun violence is. So I think that was one of the strengths of the video. Also comparing stats on how Americans overall felt about gun violence and uh, how important they thought it was. Oops, I'm too many. She had a great rhythm and flow. Like I said, a little monotone. She was laid back and relaxed, but she was in a room, so she wasn't really speaking in front of an audience. But her engagement with her target audience, that would be the people watching the video, was great. I said so. She got a decent score. So, other side of that, pro gun side, some very strong opinions on this side as well, but not bad. Some enlightening things. Um, the speaker was very articulate. I mean, the speech, I should say, first of all, that I looked at was it's called "The Truth About the." It was another video. Truth about the um, truth about the Nashville shooting. Sorry, there was a Nashville shooting not too long ago. Um, 6 people lost their lives in that event, and it was a horrible thing. But he talked about it, and he made some great points. He did a good job of. I mean, it wasn't only about that. It was about obviously assault rifle bans overall, but just basically how an assault rifle ban wouldn't really stop situations like that overall from happening. And I think he did a good job of separating bad people from the gun. And the speeches that I have watched and the articles that I've read talk about no at the end. They've made a good point of separating the 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 person who is doing harm from the gun, because the person who is seeking to do harm is going to try to carry that out regardless of whatever law is made that is banning them from getting an assault rifle. And also, they made a good point of highlighting that an assault rifle ban wouldn't be as ineffective, wouldn't be as effective as most people think, because most of these shootings are done with handguns anyway. So that's another great point that they made. The speaker was very active and fluid during this speech. Great syntax and great engagement with the target. Um, this is a picture. One of the strongest points that I think that they made is during this one was that this was a horrible situation, no doubt about it. But the reason it wasn't worse is because there was officers with firearms who knew how to use them that were able to take down that shooter. And then that doesn't take away from how horrible it is the situation was, but it could have been worse. So my thoughts in the end. It's not simple either way, but I don't. If it's up to me, I don't think that banning the assault rifles is the way. I think that we gotta have more responsible, um, law-abiding firearm owners. But here's a little quote. I'll let you. I'll give you a few seconds to read it. But it's just basically explaining that same idea that if we had maybe let's just throw out a random number, 1 in 8, 1 in 8 Americans, right, that were responsible firearm owners, there would be, or the thought that is that there would be less gun violence that happens because the person, the bad guy that's supposed to be, that has the intent to do harm, would be more um, more worried about the possibility that something might happen to them in retaliation because they know that there's a 1 in 8 chance that somebody might retaliate against them. And that's basically the overall thought. And there's good people in the world who know how to use these weapons to protect and save lives rather than take lives. But like I said, interested in the situation. I would love to hear your opinions. Gotta cut the video short because I'm at 6 minutes. But thank you.